What if everything you thought you knew about history was only half the story? Picture this, a world where ancient civilizations possessed technology far beyond our imagination, where lost cities hide secrets that could rewrite history, and where unsolved mysteries from centuries ago still baffle the brightest minds today. History is not just a collection of facts, it's a treasure trove of unanswered questions, wild theories, and tantalizing possibilities. In this video, we're diving deep into 50 of the most fascinating historical theories that might just be true. From the enigmatic Voynich Manuscript to the chilling Dyatlov Pass incident, we'll explore ideas that challenge what we think we know and uncover the mysteries that keep historians and enthusiasts alike on the edge of their seats. Why should you care? Because these theories don't just belong to the past, they shape how we understand our world today. So, buckle up and get ready to question everything you thought you knew. By the end of this video, you'll see history in a whole new light. Let's begin. Now turning to the first of our 50 wild historical theories, we dive into the enduring mystery of the Lost City of Atlantis. This legendary civilization, first mentioned by the ancient Greek philosopher Plato, has captivated imaginations for over 2,000 years. According to Plato, Atlantis was a powerful and advanced society that existed around 9,000 years before his time. He described it as a utopia of unparalleled wealth and technology, but its hubris led to its downfall, sinking into the ocean in a single day and night of catastrophe. But was Atlantis real or just a moral allegory created by Plato? The debate continues to this day. Some theorists believe Atlantis was located in the Mediterranean, pointing to the island of Santorini, which was devastated by a volcanic eruption around 1600 BC. Others suggest the Caribbean, citing underwater formations like the Bimini Road as potential remnants of the lost city. And then there's the bold theory that Atlantis lies beneath the ice of Antarctica, preserved by a dramatic shift in the Earth's crust. Modern archaeology has yet to find definitive proof, but discoveries like submerged ruins and ancient maps keep the mystery alive. Could Atlantis have been a real place, or is it a story meant to teach us about the dangers of arrogance? Either way, the legend of Atlantis continues to inspire explorers, historians, and dreamers alike, reminding us that some mysteries are too compelling to ever be fully solved. Now turning to the second of our 50 wild historical theories, we delve into the chilling legend of the curse of the Pharaohs. This eerie belief suggests that disturbing the tombs of ancient Egyptian rulers brings misfortune, illness, or even death to those who dare to intrude. The most famous example of this curse is tied to the discovery of Tutankhamun's tomb in 1922 by British archaeologist Howard Carter. Shortly after the tomb was opened, a series of mysterious deaths occurred among those involved in the excavation. Lord Carnarvon, the financial backer of the expedition, died just months after the discovery, followed by several others connected to the project. Newspapers at the time sensationalized these events, claiming they were the result of a curse placed by the ancient Egyptians to protect their sacred burial sites. But was there really a curse, or were these deaths simply coincidental? Scientists have offered alternative explanations, such as exposure to toxic molds or bacteria that had been sealed in the tomb for thousands of years. Others point to the psychological power of suggestion, where fear and superstition may have played a role in the tragedies. Culturally, the curse of the Pharaohs reflects the deep reverence ancient Egyptians had for their dead and their belief in the afterlife. It also highlights the tension between modern exploration and the preservation of ancient traditions. Whether the curse is real or not, it remains a fascinating part of history, reminding us of the mysteries that still surround the ancient world and the power of human belief. Now turning to the third of our 50 wild historical theories, we explore one of the most baffling mysteries in the world of ancient texts, the Voynich Manuscript. This enigmatic book, filled with strange illustrations and written in an unknown language or code, has puzzled scholars, cryptographers, and historians for centuries. Discovered in the early 20th century by book dealer Wilfred Voynich, the manuscript dates back to the 15th century, yet its purpose and meaning remain a complete mystery. The text is written in an alphabet that has no known connection to any language, and its pages are adorned with bizarre drawings of plants, astronomical diagrams, and human figures in peculiar settings. Over the years, countless theories have emerged about its origins. Some believe it to be a medieval hoax crafted to deceive wealthy collectors of rare artifacts. Others suggest it might be a lost scientific or medical text, possibly containing advanced knowledge for its time. More speculative theories even propose that the manuscript could be evidence of extraterrestrial communication or a secret code created by an unknown civilization. Despite numerous attempts to decode its contents, including efforts by World War II codebreakers and modern artificial intelligence systems, the Voynich Manuscript has resisted all interpretation. Its resilience to decoding has only deepened its allure, making it a symbol of the enduring mysteries of history. Why does it remain unsolved? Some argue that the key to understanding it lies in a lost cultural or linguistic context, while others believe it may simply be an elaborate work of fiction. Whatever the truth, the Voynich Manuscript continues to captivate and frustrate in equal measure, reminding us that some secrets of the past may never be fully uncovered. Now turning to the fourth of our 50 wild historical theories, we dive into one of the most infamous mysteries of the modern age, the Bermuda Triangle. This region of the Western Atlantic Ocean, bounded by Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico, has long been associated with the unexplained disappearances of ships and aircraft. Over the years, countless vessels and planes have vanished without a trace, leaving behind only questions and speculation. The Bermuda Triangle first gained widespread attention in the mid-20th century when a series of high-profile incidents, such as the disappearance of Flight 19 in 1945, captured the public's imagination. Since then, the area has become synonymous with danger and mystery, sparking a wide range of theories about what might be causing these strange events. On the more scientific side, some researchers point to natural explanations like methane hydrates. These underwater deposits of gas can erupt, creating massive bubbles that reduce the density of the water and cause ships to sink suddenly. Others suggest that human error, combined with the region's unpredictable weather patterns and strong ocean currents, could account for many of the disappearances. However, the Bermuda Triangle has also inspired more speculative ideas. Some believe the area is a hotspot for extraterrestrial activity, with aliens abducting ships and planes for unknown purposes. Others propose that the triangle is home to a time warp or portal to another dimension, explaining why so many vessels vanish without leaving debris behind. Despite the many theories, no single explanation has been proven definitive. The Bermuda Triangle remains a place where science and speculation collide, reminding us that even in our modern, well-mapped world, there are still corners of the Earth that defy easy understanding. Whether the truth lies in natural phenomena or something more extraordinary, the mystery of the Bermuda Triangle continues to intrigue and unsettle, proving that some enigmas are as deep as the ocean itself. Now turning to the fifth of our 50 wild historical theories, we explore a marvel of ancient engineering that continues to baffle historians and scientists alike, the Antikythera Mechanism. Discovered in a shipwreck off the coast of the Greek island of Antikythera in 1901, this intricate bronze device is often hailed as the world's first analog computer. Dating back to around 100 BC, the mechanism is a complex assembly of gears and dials, far ahead of its time in terms of technological sophistication. For decades, researchers have puzzled over its purpose, with theories ranging from astronomical predictions to tracking the cycles of the ancient Olympic Games. One leading theory suggests that the Antikythera mechanism was used to predict celestial events, such as eclipses and the movements of the sun, moon, and planets. The device's intricate gear system appears to replicate the irregular motions of celestial bodies, a feat that would not be matched in complexity for over 1,000 years. Another theory proposes that it served as a calendar, tracking not only astronomical cycles but also important cultural events, including the Olympic Games, which were held every 4 years in ancient Greece. The implications of the Antikythera Mechanism are profound. If ancient Greek engineers were capable of creating such a sophisticated device, it challenges our understanding of the technological capabilities of the ancient world. It suggests that knowledge of advanced mechanics and astronomy was far more widespread than previously thought, and that this knowledge may have been lost or suppressed for centuries. The discovery of the Antikythera Mechanism reminds us that history is full of surprises, and that the ancient world may have been far more advanced than we give it credit for. Whether it was used to chart the stars, track time, or celebrate the Olympics, this remarkable device continues to inspire awe and curiosity, proving that even the past can hold secrets that defy our expectations. Now turning to the sixth of our 50 wild historical theories, we venture to the arid plains of southern Peru, where one of the world's most enigmatic mysteries lies etched into the earth, the Nazca Lines. These massive geoglyphs, created between 500 BC and 500 CE, stretch across nearly 1,000 square kilometers of desert. The lines form intricate designs, including geometric shapes, animals, and humanoid figures, some of which are so large they can only be fully appreciated from the air. The sheer scale and precision of the Nazca Lines have puzzled researchers for decades, sparking a wide range of theories about their purpose and the civilization that created them. One prominent theory suggests that the lines served as an astronomical calendar, aligning with celestial events such as solstices and equinoxes. This idea is supported by the fact that some of the lines point to significant positions of the sun, moon, and stars, which would have been crucial for agricultural and ceremonial purposes in ancient Nazca society. Another theory proposes that the geoglyphs were part of religious or spiritual rituals, possibly used as pathways for processions or offerings to the gods. The Nazca people, who thrived in this harsh environment, may have viewed the lines as a way to communicate with divine forces or ensure fertility and rainfall. However, one of the most intriguing and controversial theories is that the Nazca Lines were intended as messages for extraterrestrial beings. Proponents of this idea argue that the massive designs, visible only from above, could have been created to signal or guide visitors from the skies. While this theory remains speculative, it has captured the imagination of many and fueled countless debates. Modern research has shed new light on the Nazca Lines, using advanced technologies like drones and satellite imaging to map and analyze the geoglyphs in unprecedented detail. These studies have revealed previously unknown lines and figures, as well as evidence of how the Nazca people constructed them by removing the dark surface stones to expose the lighter soil beneath. Despite these advancements, the true purpose of the Nazca Lines remains a mystery, blending science, spirituality, and speculation. The cultural context of the Nazca civilization adds another layer of intrigue. Known for their intricate pottery, textiles, and underground aqueducts, the Nazca people were skilled engineers and artists. The lines may have been a reflection of their worldview, connecting the earthly and the celestial in a way that modern science is still striving to understand. Whether they were an ancient observatory, a sacred ritual site, or a message to the stars, the Nazca Lines continue to captivate and challenge us, reminding us that the past holds secrets that are as vast and mysterious as the desert skies above them. Now turning to the seventh of our 50 wild historical theories, we delve into one of the most debated relics in history, the Shroud of Turin. This ancient linen cloth, bearing the faint image of a man who appears to have suffered crucifixion, has long been believed by some to be the burial shroud of Jesus Christ. The shroud first gained widespread attention in the 14th century when it surfaced in France, but its origins remain shrouded in mystery. The image on the cloth, which shows the front and back of a man with wounds consistent with biblical accounts of Christ's crucifixion, has sparked centuries of fascination and controversy. One of the most significant debates surrounding the Shroud of Turin centers on its age. In the late 1980s, carbon dating tests conducted by 3 independent laboratories suggested that the shroud originated between 1260 and 1390 CE, placing it firmly in the medieval period. However, these findings have been challenged by critics who argue that the samples tested may have been contaminated or taken from a repaired section of the cloth. Some researchers point to historical records that mention a cloth with similar characteristics as early as the 6th century, adding another layer of complexity to the debate. Beyond carbon dating, scientific analyses of the shroud have revealed intriguing details. The image itself is not painted or dyed, but appears to have been formed by a chemical reaction that darkened the fibers of the linen. This has led to theories about how the image was created, ranging from natural processes like the release of gases from a decomposing body to more speculative ideas involving divine intervention or advanced ancient technology. The shroud's intricate weave and the presence of pollen grains from plants native to the Middle East have also been cited as evidence supporting its authenticity. Despite these findings, the Shroud of Turin remains an enigma. Its historical and religious significance has made it a focal point of both faith and skepticism. For believers, it is a tangible connection to the life and death of Jesus Christ, while skeptics view it as an elaborate medieval forgery. The ongoing scientific investigations, including advanced imaging techniques and DNA analysis, continue to fuel the debate, ensuring that the mystery of the Shroud of Turin remains as compelling as ever. Whether it is a sacred relic or an extraordinary artifact of human ingenuity, the shroud invites us to explore the intersection of faith, history, and science, reminding us that some mysteries may never be fully resolved. Now turning to the 8th of our 50 wild historical theories, we venture to the enigmatic Oak Island, a small island off the coast of Nova Scotia, Canada, that has captivated treasure hunters for centuries. At the heart of this mystery lies the Oak Island Money Pit, a deep, man-made shaft that has fueled countless theories about buried treasure. The story begins in 1795, when a young man named Daniel Maginnis discovered a circular depression in the ground, surrounded by signs of human activity, such as old oak logs and markings. Intrigued, Maginnis and his friends began digging, uncovering layers of logs and clay every 10 feet. But their efforts were thwarted by flooding, a recurring obstacle that has plagued all subsequent excavations. Over the years, the Money Pit has become the focus of numerous theories, each more tantalizing than the last. Some believe it holds the lost treasure of pirates like Captain Kidd or Blackbeard, while others speculate it could conceal the fabled riches of the Knights Templar, who allegedly fled to North America with their treasures after the fall of their order. Another intriguing theory suggests the pit might contain original manuscripts of William Shakespeare, hidden away to protect them from destruction or theft. Despite centuries of digging, drilling, and even modern technological surveys, the Money Pit has yet to yield its secrets. Recent discoveries, however, have reignited interest in the mystery. In 2019, a team of researchers uncovered a medieval lead cross and a piece of parchment with traces of ink, adding weight to the Knights Templar theory. Ongoing excavations continue to uncover artifacts and anomalies, such as underground tunnels and chambers, that suggest the pit is part of a much larger and more complex system. Yet the true nature of the Oak Island Money Pit remains elusive. Is it a carefully constructed treasure vault, a decoy to mislead would-be looters, or simply a natural formation that has been misinterpreted over time? The enduring allure of Oak Island lies not just in the possibility of treasure, but in the relentless human drive to uncover the unknown. As the search continues, the Money Pit stands as a testament to the enduring power of mystery, reminding us that some stories are as much about the journey as they are about the destination. Now turning to the 9th of our 50 wild historical theories, we delve into the enigmatic world of crystal skulls, artifacts that have sparked fascination and debate for over a century. These intricately carved skulls, made from clear or milky quartz, are often associated with ancient Mesoamerican civilizations like the Aztecs and the Maya. The most famous of these is the Mitchell-Hedges skull, discovered in the 1920s by adventurer Frederick Mitchell Hedges, who claimed it was found in the ruins of a Mayan city in Belize. Proponents of the ancient origins theory argue that the skulls were crafted with such precision and detail that they could not have been made without advanced tools, suggesting a level of technology far beyond what was available to these civilizations. Some believe the skulls were used as spiritual tools capable of channeling energy, healing, or even communicating with otherworldly beings. Others suggest they were part of elaborate rituals or served as symbols of power and knowledge. However, skepticism surrounds the authenticity of these artifacts. Scientific analysis in the late 20th century revealed that many of the crystal skulls, including the Mitchell-Hedges skull, show signs of being carved with modern tools, leading experts to conclude they were likely created in the 19th or early 20th centuries. This has fueled theories that the skulls are elaborate hoaxes crafted to capitalize on the public's fascination with ancient mysteries and the occult. Despite the controversy, the allure of the crystal skulls endures, blending history, myth, and modern intrigue. Whether they are relics of a lost civilization or clever forgeries, they continue to captivate our imagination, reminding us of the enduring power of mystery and the human desire to uncover the unknown. Now turning to the 10th of our 50 wild historical theories, we set sail into one of the most enduring maritime mysteries of all time, the baffling case of the Mary Celeste. In December of 1872, this American merchant ship was discovered adrift in the Atlantic Ocean near the Azores. The ship was fully intact with its cargo and personal belongings of the crew untouched, yet not a single soul was on board. The crew of 10, including Captain Benjamin Briggs, his wife, and their young daughter, had vanished without a trace. The lifeboat was missing, but there was no sign of a struggle or any obvious explanation for their disappearance. This eerie discovery has fueled countless theories over the years. Some suggest the crew abandoned ship due to a natural disaster, such as a sudden storm or a waterspout, fearing the vessel was in danger. Others propose that a mutiny took place, though the lack of evidence makes this theory difficult to prove. More speculative ideas include encounters with sea monsters, alien abductions, or even paranormal activity, with some claiming the ship was cursed. One of the most plausible explanations points to the ship's cargo, barrels of industrial alcohol. It's possible that fumes from the alcohol caused an explosion or a perceived threat of one, prompting the crew to evacuate in panic. However, no definitive evidence has ever been found to confirm this or any other theory. The mystery of the Mary Celeste remains unsolved, a haunting reminder of the vast and unpredictable nature of the sea. Whether it was a tragic accident, a deliberate act, or something far more mysterious, the story of the Mary Celeste continues to captivate and perplex, leaving us to wonder what truly happened to those who vanished into the waves. Now turning to the 11th of our 50 wild historical theories, we journey back to the late 16th century and the enigmatic disappearance of the Roanoke colony, often referred to as the Lost Colony. In 1587, over 100 English settlers arrived on Roanoke Island, off the coast of what is now North Carolina, led by John White. When White returned to England for supplies, he left behind his daughter, son-in-law, and granddaughter, along with the rest of the colonists. Due to the Anglo-Spanish War, White was unable to return for 3 years. When he finally arrived back in 1590, the colony had vanished without a trace. The only clue left behind was the word Croatoan, carved into a wooden post, and crow etched into a nearby tree. This cryptic message has sparked endless speculation. One theory suggests the settlers integrated with the local Croatoan tribe, a Native American group living on nearby Hatteras Island. Archaeological findings, such as European artifacts discovered among Native American settlements, lend some credibility to this idea. Others propose that disease, famine, or conflict with local tribes led to the colony's demise. Some even speculate that the settlers attempted to sail back to England but were lost at sea. Modern interpretations, including DNA studies, have attempted to trace potential descendants of the Roanoke settlers among Native American populations, though conclusive evidence remains elusive. The mystery of the Roanoke colony endures as one of America's oldest unsolved historical puzzles, a haunting reminder of the challenges faced by early settlers and the enduring allure of the unknown. What truly happened to the lost colony? The answer may lie buried in the sands of time, waiting to be uncovered. Now turning to the 12th of our 50 wild historical theories, we shift our focus to the Tunguska event, one of the most mysterious and powerful explosions in recorded history. On June 30th, 1908, a massive explosion rocked the remote forests of Siberia near the Tunguska River. The blast flattened an estimated 80 million trees over an area of more than 2,000 square kilometers, and its shockwave was felt hundreds of kilometers away. Witnesses reported seeing a bright light streaking across the sky, followed by a deafening roar and a heat so intense it felt like their clothes were on fire. Despite the scale of the devastation, no crater was ever found, deepening the mystery of what caused the explosion. The most widely accepted theory is that a meteorite or comet entered Earth's atmosphere and exploded before hitting the ground, releasing energy equivalent to around 10 to 15 megatons of TNT. However, the absence of a crater and any significant fragments has led to alternative theories. Some suggest it could have been a piece of antimatter or a small black hole passing through Earth. Others propose more speculative ideas, such as a secret experiment gone wrong or even an extraterrestrial spacecraft exploding in the atmosphere. Scientific investigations over the years have included soil and tree ring analyses, as well as simulations to recreate the event, but no definitive explanation has been reached. The Tunguska event has also left a lasting cultural impact, inspiring countless stories, conspiracy theories, and even scientific curiosity about the potential dangers of near-Earth objects. What truly caused the Tunguska explosion? The answer remains as elusive as the event itself, a reminder of the vast and unpredictable forces at play in our universe. Now turning to the 13th of our 50 wild historical theories, we delve into the enigmatic story of the Ark of the Covenant, one of the most revered and mysterious artifacts in religious history. According to biblical accounts, the Ark was a sacred chest constructed by the Israelites under divine instruction, said to house the stone tablets of the Ten Commandments. It was believed to possess immense power, capable of parting rivers, toppling walls, and even striking down those who dared to touch it without permission. Yet, after its last mention in the Bible, the Ark vanished without a trace, leaving behind a mystery that has captivated historians, archaeologists, and treasure hunters for centuries. One of the most prominent theories suggests that the Ark was taken to Ethiopia, where it is said to reside in the Church of St. Mary of Zion in Axum. This claim is supported by Ethiopian tradition, which holds that the Ark was brought to the region by Menelik, the son of King Solomon and the Queen of Sheba. Another theory proposes that the Ark was hidden beneath the Temple Mount in Jerusalem, possibly in secret chambers or tunnels constructed by ancient builders. Some even speculate that it was smuggled out of Jerusalem before the Babylonian conquest and taken to a remote location, such as Mount Nebo or even as far as Europe. Archaeological evidence, however, remains elusive. excavations in Jerusalem and Ethiopia have yet to uncover definitive proof of the Ark's whereabouts, though tantalizing clues such as ancient texts and architectural anomalies continue to fuel the search. The Ark's disappearance has also inspired countless legends and conspiracy theories, from claims of divine intervention to secret societies guarding its location. Whether the Ark was destroyed, hidden, or taken to another realm, its story remains one of history's greatest unsolved mysteries, a testament to the enduring power of faith and the human desire to uncover the truth. Now turning to the 14th of our 50 wild historical theories, we shift our focus to one of the most chilling and enigmatic figures in criminal history, the Zodiac Killer. Active in Northern California during the late 1960s and early 1970s, the Zodiac Killer terrorized the region with a series of murders and cryptic messages sent to local newspapers. What sets this case apart is not just the brutality of the crimes, but the killer's obsession with taunting authorities and the public through a series of coded letters. These letters, filled with bizarre symbols and ciphers, were accompanied by threats of further violence and claims of responsibility for the murders. Despite extensive investigations, the Zodiac Killer was never identified, and the case remains one of the most infamous unsolved mysteries in American history. Theories about the killer's identity range from the plausible to the wildly speculative. Some believe he was a disgruntled military veteran, while others suggest he may have been a local teacher or even a prominent figure in the community. One of the most compelling theories points to Arthur Lee Allen, a suspect who was investigated multiple times but never formally charged. Allen's behavior, interests, and proximity to the crimes made him a prime candidate, yet conclusive evidence linking him to the Zodiac murders has never been found. In recent years, modern technology has breathed new life into the investigation. Cryptographers and amateur sleuths alike have attempted to crack the Zodiac's remaining unsolved ciphers using advanced algorithms and artificial intelligence. While some progress has been made, the killer's most complex codes still defy interpretation. The Zodiac's ability to evade capture and his mastery of psychological manipulation have cemented his place in the annals of true crime, leaving us to wonder if his identity will ever be revealed. As the case remains open, the Zodiac Killer continues to haunt our collective imagination, a shadowy figure whose motives and methods remain as mysterious as the codes he left behind. Now turning to the 15th of our 50 wild historical theories, we delve into the mysterious disappearance of the Norse settlers in Greenland. Established around the late 10th century, the Norse colonies in Greenland thrived for centuries, with settlers farming, trading, and building communities in this harsh Arctic environment. However, by the mid-15th century, these settlements had vanished, leaving behind only ruins and unanswered questions. What caused the collapse of these once thriving colonies? Theories abound, ranging from environmental challenges to social upheaval. One of the most widely accepted explanations points to climate change. During the period known as the Little Ice Age, temperatures in Greenland dropped significantly, making farming increasingly difficult and disrupting the settlers' way of life. As glaciers expanded and growing seasons shortened, the Norse struggled to sustain their livestock and crops, leading to food shortages and economic decline. Another theory suggests that conflict with the indigenous Inuit population may have played a role. While evidence of direct violence is scarce, competition for resources in an increasingly inhospitable environment could have strained relations between the two groups. Some historians propose that the Norse settlers may have chosen to migrate, either returning to Iceland or venturing further west in search of more favorable conditions. Archaeological findings have shed some light on these theories. Excavations of Norse settlements reveal abandoned farms, tools, and personal items, suggesting a gradual decline rather than a sudden catastrophe. Additionally, studies of ice cores and sediment layers provide evidence of the dramatic climatic shifts that coincided with the colony's disappearance. Despite these clues, the fate of Greenland's Norse settlers remains one of history's enduring mysteries, a testament to the fragility of human societies in the face of environmental and social challenges. As we piece together the fragments of their story, we are reminded of the resilience and adaptability required to survive in some of the world's most unforgiving landscapes. Now turning to the 16th of our 50 wild historical theories, we explore Thor Heyerdahl's bold claim that ancient South Americans could have reached Polynesia. In the mid-20th century, Heyerdahl, a Norwegian adventurer and ethnographer, proposed a theory that challenged conventional beliefs about ancient seafaring. He argued that the people of South America, particularly the pre-Columbian civilizations, had the capability to cross the vast Pacific Ocean and settle in Polynesia long before European explorers arrived. To prove his theory, Heyerdahl embarked on an extraordinary expedition in 1947, building a traditional balsa wood raft named the Kon-Tiki, modeled after ancient South American designs. With a small crew, he set sail from Peru, navigating over 4,000 miles of open ocean to reach the Tuamotu Islands in Polynesia. The successful voyage demonstrated that such a journey was possible using only the materials and techniques available to ancient peoples. However, Heyerdahl's theory remains controversial. While his expedition proved the feasibility of the voyage, critics argue that it does not necessarily prove that such a migration actually occurred. Genetic and linguistic studies have largely supported the prevailing view that Polynesia was settled by people from Southeast Asia, not South America. Yet, Heyerdahl's work has sparked ongoing debates about ancient maritime capabilities and the interconnectedness of early civilizations. His legacy continues to inspire researchers to explore the mysteries of human migration and the ingenuity of our ancestors. As we reflect on the Kon-Tiki expedition, we are reminded of the power of curiosity and the enduring quest to uncover the truths of our shared history. Now turning to the 17th of our 50 wild historical theories, we delve into one of the most infamous unsolved crimes in American history, the Black Dahlia murder. In January of 1947, the body of Elizabeth Short, a young aspiring actress, was discovered in a vacant lot in Los Angeles. The gruesome nature of the crime, with her body severed in half and posed in a grotesque manner, shocked the nation and captured the media's attention. Elizabeth, nicknamed the Black Dahlia due to her dark hair and penchant for wearing black, became the center of a mystery that remains unsolved to this day. Over the years, countless theories have emerged about the identity of her killer. Some speculate it was a jealous lover, while others point to a deranged surgeon due to the precision of the mutilations. The case has also been linked to infamous figures like George Hodel, a prominent doctor suspected of multiple murders, though no definitive evidence has ever tied him to the crime. The Black Dahlia murder has left an indelible mark on popular culture, inspiring books, films, and television shows that continue to explore the chilling details of the case. Modern forensic advancements, including DNA analysis, have been applied to the evidence in recent years, but the killer's identity remains elusive. The case serves as a haunting reminder of the limits of criminal investigation and the enduring fascination with unsolved mysteries. As we reflect on the Black Dahlia murder, we are reminded of the dark corners of human nature and the relentless pursuit of justice, even when answers seem just out of reach. Now turning to the 18th of our 50 wild historical theories, we explore one of the most tragic losses of knowledge in human history, the destruction of the Library of Alexandria. This ancient institution, founded in the 3rd century before the Common Era in Egypt, was once the largest and most significant library of the ancient world. It housed an estimated 500,000 scrolls containing works on science, philosophy, literature, and history from across the known world. Scholars from every corner of the ancient Mediterranean flocked to Alexandria to study its vast collection, making it a beacon of learning and intellectual exchange. However, the library's fate remains shrouded in mystery. Theories about its destruction range from accidental fires during Julius Caesar's siege of Alexandria in 48 before the Common Era to deliberate acts of destruction by religious or political factions in later centuries. Some even suggest it was a gradual decline due to neglect and lack of funding. Regardless of how it was lost, the disappearance of the Library of Alexandria represents an incalculable loss to human knowledge. Imagine the works of ancient thinkers, historians, and scientists that might have been preserved within its walls, texts that could have reshaped our understanding of the ancient world. Today, scholars and historians are working to reconstruct the library's contents using surviving texts and references from other ancient sources. Projects like the modern Bibliotheca Alexandrina in Egypt aim to revive the spirit of the original library, serving as a hub for research and cultural exchange. The story of the Library of Alexandria reminds us of the fragility of knowledge and the importance of preserving it for future generations. As we reflect on this monumental loss, we are inspired to protect and cherish the repositories of wisdom that exist today, ensuring that the lessons of the past are never forgotten. Now turning to the 19th of our 50 wild historical theories, we venture into the enigmatic phenomenon of the sailing stones of Death Valley. Nestled in one of the hottest and driest places on Earth, Death Valley National Park in California is home to a peculiar mystery: rocks that seem to move on their own, leaving long trails etched into the cracked, dry lake bed known as the Racetrack Playa. For decades, these trails puzzled scientists and visitors alike. How could rocks weighing hundreds of pounds slide across the ground without any visible force pushing them? Early theories ranged from the supernatural to the extraterrestrial, with some suggesting magnetic forces or even alien intervention. However, modern science has provided more grounded explanations. Researchers discovered that the movement is likely caused by a rare combination of ice, wind, and water. During winter, thin layers of ice form on the playa overnight. When the sun rises, the ice begins to melt and break into large sheets. Strong winds then push these ice sheets across the surface, carrying the rocks with them and leaving behind the mysterious trails. In 2013, a team of scientists captured time-lapse footage confirming this process, finally solving a mystery that had baffled observers for over a century. Yet, even with this explanation, the sailing stones remain a captivating example of nature's ability to surprise and inspire wonder. They remind us that even in the most barren landscapes, there are secrets waiting to be uncovered, and that sometimes the simplest explanations can be the most extraordinary. As we continue our journey through these wild historical theories, the sailing stones of Death Valley stand as a testament to the enduring allure of the unexplained. Now turning to the 20th of our 50 wild historical theories, we delve into the mysterious phenomenon known as the Taos hum. In the small, artistic town of Taos, New Mexico, a strange and persistent low-frequency hum has been reported by residents for decades. Described as a faint, droning sound like a distant engine or a vibrating wire, the Taos hum is heard by only a small percentage of the population, making it all the more puzzling. Those who experience it often describe it as an inescapable noise that can disrupt sleep, cause headaches, and even lead to feelings of unease. Despite numerous investigations, the source of the hum remains unidentified, sparking a wide range of theories about its origin. Some suggest natural explanations, such as geological activity or atmospheric phenomena, while others point to human-made causes like industrial machinery or secret government experiments. In the early 1990s, a team of researchers from the University of New Mexico conducted a study to investigate the hum, interviewing residents and attempting to record the sound. While they confirmed that the hum was real to those who heard it, they were unable to pinpoint its source. Over the years, other theories have emerged, including the possibility of electromagnetic waves or even psychological factors, such as mass hysteria or heightened sensitivity to certain frequencies. Despite the lack of a definitive answer, the Tao's hum continues to intrigue scientists and residents alike, serving as a reminder of how much we still have to learn about the world around us. Whether it's a natural anomaly, a human-made mystery, or something else entirely, the Tao's hum remains one of history's most enduring auditory enigmas. As we move forward in our exploration of wild historical theories, the Tao's hum invites us to consider the unseen and unheard forces that shape our experiences, leaving us to wonder what other mysteries might be hiding just beyond the edge of perception. Now turning to the 21st of our 50 wild historical theories, we explore one of the most chilling and perplexing mysteries of the 20th century, the Dyatlov Pass incident. In January of 1959, a group of 9 experienced hikers ventured into the Ural Mountains in Russia, embarking on what should have been a routine expedition. However, their journey ended in tragedy under circumstances so bizarre that they have puzzled investigators and theorists for decades. When the hikers failed to return, a search party was sent out, and what they discovered was both shocking and inexplicable. The hikers' tent was found torn open from the inside, as if they had fled in a panic. Their belongings were left behind, and their footprints in the snow suggested they had run barefoot or in socks into the freezing wilderness despite the sub-zero temperatures. Over the following weeks, the bodies of the hikers were found scattered across the area, some with severe injuries, including fractured skulls and broken ribs, while others showed no external signs of trauma. One hiker was missing her tongue, and others had traces of radiation on their clothing. The official Soviet investigation concluded that the hikers had died due to an unknown compelling force, but this vague explanation only fueled speculation and conspiracy theories. Over the years, numerous theories have been proposed to explain what happened that night. Some suggest the hikers were caught in an avalanche, which forced them to flee their tent and led to their injuries. Others point to the possibility of a military experiment gone wrong, citing the radiation found on their clothing and the remote location of the incident. More speculative theories propose encounters with extraterrestrial beings or even supernatural forces. In recent years, modern investigations have revisited the case, using advanced forensic techniques and computer simulations to test these theories. While some findings support the avalanche hypothesis, others remain inconclusive, leaving the mystery of the Dyatlov Pass incident as unresolved as ever. This haunting event continues to captivate the imagination, reminding us of the dangers of the unknown and the enduring allure of unsolved mysteries. As we move forward in our exploration of wild historical theories, the Dyatlov Pass incident challenges us to consider the limits of human understanding and the forces that remain beyond our grasp. Now turning to the 22nd of our 50 wild historical theories, we revisit the enigmatic Voynich Manuscript, a document that has baffled scholars, cryptographers, and historians for centuries. Written in an unknown script and filled with bizarre illustrations of plants, astronomical diagrams, and human figures, the manuscript has resisted all attempts at decipherment. However, in recent years, modern technology has brought new hope to cracking its code. Artificial intelligence and advanced linguistic analysis have been employed to tackle this ancient puzzle, offering fresh perspectives and potential breakthroughs. Researchers have used machine learning algorithms to analyze patterns in the text, comparing it to known languages and scripts in an effort to identify similarities or hidden structures. Some studies suggest that the manuscript may be written in a form of Proto-Romance language, while others propose it could be an elaborate hoax or even a constructed language. Despite these efforts, the Voynich manuscript remains elusive, its secrets stubbornly locked away. One of the challenges lies in the lack of a clear key or reference point to decode its contents. Without knowing the language or the context in which it was written, even the most advanced tools struggle to make sense of its pages. Yet, these modern decoding attempts have uncovered intriguing details, such as the possibility that the text follows a consistent grammatical structure, hinting at a deliberate and organized system of communication. While the mystery of the Voynich Manuscript endures, these technological advancements remind us of the power of human ingenuity and the relentless pursuit of knowledge. As we continue our journey through these wild historical theories, the Voynich Manuscript stands as a testament to the enduring allure of the unknown and the mysteries that still await discovery. Now turning to the 23rd of our 50 wild historical theories, we revisit the enduring mystery of the Oak Island Money Pit. For centuries, this enigmatic site has captivated treasure hunters, historians, and conspiracy theorists alike, with tales of buried pirate loot, Knights Templar treasures, and even Shakespearean manuscripts hidden deep beneath its soil. Recent excavations and technological advancements have reignited interest in the money pit, offering new clues and perhaps even more questions about what lies beneath. In recent years, teams of archaeologists and treasure hunters have employed ground-penetrating radar, advanced drilling techniques, and underwater exploration to probe the island's secrets. One of the most intriguing discoveries came in the form of a mysterious metal object detected deep within the pit, sparking speculation that it could be part of a treasure chest or even a long-lost artifact. Additionally, fragments of parchment, wood, and metal have been unearthed, some of which date back to the 17th century, suggesting human activity long before the money pit's modern fame. However, these findings have also raised new questions. For instance, the presence of coconut fibers and other non-native materials has led to theories about ancient maritime trade routes or even connections to distant civilizations. Yet, despite these tantalizing clues, no definitive treasure has been found, leaving the mystery as elusive as ever. Some researchers argue that the money pit may be an elaborate natural formation, while others believe it could be a complex booby trap designed to protect its secrets. As the search continues, one thing is certain: Oak Island remains a symbol of humanity's unyielding curiosity and the allure of the unknown. With each new discovery, we inch closer to unraveling the truth, or perhaps we simply add another layer to the mystery. As we move forward in our exploration of these wild historical theories, Oak Island reminds us that some secrets are buried deep, waiting for the right moment to be uncovered. Now turning to the 24th of our 50 wild historical theories, we delve deeper into the mystery of the Shroud of Turin. This ancient linen cloth, believed by many to bear the image of Jesus Christ, has been the subject of intense scrutiny and debate for centuries. Recent scientific advancements have brought new tools to the table, offering fresh insights into its origins and authenticity. One of the most groundbreaking developments has been the application of DNA analysis to the shroud. Researchers have extracted genetic material from the cloth, revealing traces of pollen and plant DNA that suggest it may have originated in the Middle East, aligning with its purported historical context. Additionally, advanced imaging techniques such as high-resolution 3D scans and spectral analysis have allowed scientists to study the shroud's intricate details like never before. These studies have revealed that the image on the cloth is not painted or dyed, but appears to have been formed through a process involving oxidation and dehydration of the linen fibers. Some researchers argue that this supports the theory of a miraculous origin, while others propose natural explanations, such as a chemical reaction caused by a decomposing body. However, the debate is far from settled. Critics point to earlier carbon dating tests from the late 1980s, which suggested the shroud dates to the medieval period, casting doubt on its authenticity. Yet, proponents counter that the samples used for those tests may have been contaminated or taken from a repaired section of the cloth. As the scientific community continues to analyze the shroud, one thing remains clear: this ancient relic continues to challenge our understanding of history, faith, and science. Whether it is a medieval forgery or a genuine artifact from the time of Christ, the Shroud of Turin remains one of history's most enduring mysteries, captivating believers and skeptics alike. With each new study, we inch closer to uncovering the truth, or perhaps we simply deepen the enigma. As we move forward in our exploration of these wild historical theories, the Shroud of Turin reminds us that some mysteries are woven into the very fabric of history, waiting to be unraveled. Now turning to the 25th of our 50 wild historical theories, we revisit the enigmatic Nazca Lines of Peru. These massive geoglyphs, etched into the desert floor over 2,000 years ago, have long puzzled archaeologists and historians. Recent advancements in technology, particularly the use of drone mapping, have revolutionized our understanding of these ancient designs. Drones equipped with high-resolution cameras and LiDAR technology have captured unprecedented details of the lines, revealing previously unseen patterns and figures. These discoveries suggest that the Nazca Lines may have been far more extensive and intricate than previously thought, with some researchers proposing that they formed part of a vast, interconnected network of ceremonial pathways. Cultural studies have also shed new light on the purpose of the Nazca Lines. By examining the artifacts and remains found in the surrounding areas, researchers have uncovered evidence linking the lines to the Nazca people's spiritual and agricultural practices. Some theories suggest that the geoglyphs were used as part of rituals to invoke rain or honor deities associated with water, a precious resource in the arid region. Others propose that the lines served as astronomical calendars, aligning with celestial events to mark important dates for planting and harvesting. One of the most intriguing recent discoveries is the identification of smaller, previously unnoticed geoglyphs that depict animals, plants, and humanoid figures. These findings challenge the long-held belief that the Nazca Lines were primarily abstract designs, suggesting instead that they may have been a form of storytelling or symbolic communication. As we continue to uncover new layers of meaning behind these ancient creations, the Nazca Lines remind us that history is often more complex and multifaceted than we imagine. With each new discovery, we gain a deeper appreciation for the ingenuity and creativity of the Nazca people and the enduring mystery of their desert masterpiece. As we move forward in our exploration of these wild historical theories, the Nazca Lines stand as a testament to humanity's timeless quest to leave its mark on the world. Now turning to the 26th of our 50 wild historical theories, we revisit the Tunguska event, one of the most mysterious and powerful explosions in recorded history. On June 30, 1908, a massive blast flattened over 2,000 square kilometers of forest in a remote part of Siberia. The explosion, estimated to be over 1,000 times more powerful than the atomic bomb dropped on Hiroshima, left no crater, sparking decades of speculation about its cause. Modern scientific simulations have brought us closer to understanding what might have happened on that fateful day. Using advanced computer models, scientists have recreated the conditions of the Tunguska event, focusing on the possibility of an asteroid or comet entering Earth's atmosphere. These simulations suggest that the object, likely between 50 and 100 meters in diameter, disintegrated in a massive airburst several kilometers above the ground. The intense heat and shockwave from the explosion would have been enough to level trees and cause widespread destruction, even without leaving a crater. This theory aligns with eyewitness accounts from the time, which describe a bright fireball streaking across the sky followed by a deafening explosion. One of the most significant contributions of these simulations is their ability to predict the behavior of similar objects in the future. By studying the Tunguska event, scientists have gained valuable insights into the potential risks posed by near-Earth objects. These findings have informed strategies for detecting and mitigating asteroid impacts, including the development of early warning systems and deflection technologies. The Tunguska event serves as a stark reminder of the destructive power of cosmic collisions and the importance of planetary defense. Beyond its scientific implications, the Tunguska event has also captured the public imagination, inspiring countless theories ranging from secret experiments to extraterrestrial encounters. While these ideas remain speculative, the modern simulations provide a grounded explanation for the explosion, rooted in the laws of physics. As we continue to explore the mysteries of our universe, the Tunguska event stands as a powerful example of how science can unravel even the most enigmatic phenomena. Moving forward, this event not only deepens our understanding of the past but also prepares us for the challenges of the future. Now turning to the 27th of our 50 wild historical theories, we delve deeper into the enduring mystery of the Ark of the Covenant. This ancient artifact, said to hold the stone tablets of the Ten Commandments, has captivated historians, archaeologists, and treasure hunters for centuries. Despite its biblical significance, the Ark's whereabouts remain unknown, fueling ongoing searches and excavations in regions like Israel and Ethiopia. In Israel, archaeologists have focused their efforts on sites linked to ancient Jewish history, such as the Temple Mount in Jerusalem. Some theories suggest the Ark may have been hidden in secret chambers beneath the Temple Mount before its destruction in ancient times. However, excavations in this area are fraught with challenges, including political sensitivities and restrictions on digging in such a historically and religiously significant location. These obstacles have made it difficult to uncover definitive evidence, leaving the Ark's fate shrouded in mystery. Meanwhile, in Ethiopia, the claim that the Ark resides in the Church of St. Mary of Zion in Axum has sparked both intrigue and skepticism. According to local tradition, the Ark was brought to Ethiopia by Menelik, the son of King Solomon and the Queen of Sheba, and has been guarded by a single monk ever since. While this story is deeply rooted in Ethiopian culture, access to the Ark is strictly forbidden even to researchers, making it impossible to verify its authenticity. This has led to debates about whether the artifact in Axum is the genuine Ark or a revered replica. The search for the Ark is further complicated by the lack of concrete historical records detailing its disappearance. Some theories propose it was destroyed during the Babylonian conquest of Jerusalem, while others suggest it was taken to Egypt or even hidden in a remote location. These uncertainties have given rise to numerous expeditions, each driven by the hope of solving one of history's greatest mysteries. Yet, despite advances in technology and archaeology, the Ark remains elusive, a testament to the enduring allure of the unknown. As we continue to explore the Ark's possible locations, the challenges and controversies surrounding these searches remind us of the delicate balance between faith, history, and science. Whether the Ark is ever found or remains a legend, its story continues to inspire curiosity and wonder, bridging the gap between ancient traditions and modern exploration. Moving forward, the quest for the Ark of the Covenant serves as a powerful reminder of humanity's unyielding desire to uncover the secrets of the past. Now turning to the 28th of our 50 wild historical theories, we shift our focus to the chilling mystery of the Zodiac Killer. This unidentified serial killer, who terrorized Northern California in the late 1960s and early 1970s, left behind a series of cryptic ciphers that have baffled investigators and amateur code breakers for decades. Despite numerous attempts to crack these codes, the Zodiac's identity remains one of the most infamous unsolved cases in criminal history. However, recent advancements in technology have reignited efforts to decode the Zodiac's messages, offering new hope in the quest to unmask the killer. In recent years, teams of cryptographers, data scientists, and even artificial intelligence experts have joined forces to tackle the Zodiac ciphers. One of the most notable breakthroughs came in 2020, when a group of amateur code breakers claimed to have partially solved the infamous 340 cipher, one of the Zodiac's most complex messages. Using a combination of computational power and pattern recognition algorithms, they identified phrases that hinted at the killer's mindset, though the full meaning of the cipher remains elusive. While this progress is promising, it has also sparked debates about whether the decoded fragments provide meaningful clues or simply add to the mystery. Another significant development has been the application of machine learning to analyze the zodiac's letters and ciphers. By training algorithms on vast datasets of language patterns, researchers hope to uncover hidden meanings or stylistic fingerprints that could point to the killer's identity. Some theories suggest that the zodiac may have used a unique cipher system or borrowed elements from obscure codes, making traditional decryption methods ineffective. Modern technology, however, offers the potential to identify patterns that human analysts might overlook, bringing us closer to solving the puzzle. Despite these advancements, the Zodiac case remains fraught with challenges. The killer's letters and ciphers are riddled with inconsistencies, red herrings, and possible hoaxes, complicating efforts to separate fact from fiction. Additionally, the passage of time has made it harder to verify leads or connect the Zodiac's crimes to potential suspects. Nevertheless, the enduring fascination with the case has inspired a global community of sleuths and researchers, all determined to crack the codes and bring closure to one of history's most haunting mysteries. As we continue to explore the Zodiac ciphers, the intersection of technology and human ingenuity offers a glimmer of hope. Whether these new code-breaking attempts will finally reveal the killer's identity or deepen the enigma, the Zodiac case serves as a stark reminder of the complexities of criminal investigations and the enduring power of unsolved mysteries. Moving forward, the quest to unmask the Zodiac killer remains a testament to humanity's relentless pursuit of truth, even in the face of seemingly insurmountable odds. Now turning to the 29th of our 50 wild historical theories, we delve into the mysterious disappearance of the Norse settlers in Greenland. This enigmatic event, which occurred around the 15th century, has long puzzled historians and archaeologists. While earlier theories suggested conflicts with indigenous peoples or economic decline, modern climate studies have provided new insights into what might have driven the Norse settlers to abandon their colonies. One of the most compelling explanations revolves around the Little Ice Age, a period of cooling that began in the 14th century and lasted for several centuries. During this time, temperatures in Greenland dropped significantly, leading to harsher winters, shorter growing seasons, and the expansion of sea ice. These environmental changes would have made it increasingly difficult for the Norse settlers to sustain their agricultural practices, which relied heavily on livestock farming and limited crop cultivation. As the climate grew more hostile, the settlers likely faced food shortages and dwindling resources, forcing them to reconsider their survival strategies. Recent studies have used ice core samples and sediment analysis to reconstruct Greenland's climate during the Norse settlement period. These findings reveal that the Little Ice Age brought not only colder temperatures but also increased storm activity and unpredictable weather patterns. Such conditions would have disrupted trade routes with Europe, cutting off vital supplies and isolating the settlers. Without access to essential goods like iron tools and timber, the Norse colonies would have struggled to maintain their way of life. Another factor that climate studies highlight is the impact of the changing environment on the Norse settlers' relationship with the Inuit, the indigenous people of Greenland. As resources became scarcer, competition between the two groups may have intensified, leading to conflicts that further strained the Norse colonies. However, unlike the Norse, the Inuit were better adapted to the harsh Arctic environment, relying on hunting and fishing techniques that allowed them to thrive even as the climate worsened. This adaptability may have given the Inuit a survival advantage that the Norse settlers lacked. Despite these challenges, some researchers argue that the Norse settlers' disappearance was not solely due to climate change. Cultural factors, such as their reluctance to adopt Inuit survival strategies or their dependence on European trade, may have also played a role. Nevertheless, the Little Ice Age remains a critical piece of the puzzle, offering a plausible explanation for why the Norse colonies ultimately failed. As we continue to explore the fate of the Norse settlers, modern climate studies remind us of the profound impact that environmental changes can have on human societies. The story of Greenland's lost colony serves as a cautionary tale about the fragility of civilizations in the face of shifting climates, a lesson that resonates deeply in our own era of global warming. Moving forward, the intersection of archaeology and climate science promises to uncover even more about this enduring historical mystery. Now turning to the 30th of our 50 wild historical theories, we explore the fascinating genetic evidence surrounding Thor Heyerdahl's Kon-Tiki expedition. Heyerdahl's bold theory proposed that ancient South Americans could have sailed across the Pacific to settle in Polynesia, challenging the long-held belief that Polynesia was populated solely by migrations from Southeast Asia. While his famous 1947 voyage on the Kon-Tiki raft demonstrated the feasibility of such a journey, modern genetic studies have added a new layer of insight into this enduring debate. Recent advancements in genetic research have allowed scientists to analyze the DNA of both modern and ancient populations in South America and Polynesia. These studies have revealed intriguing connections between the two regions, suggesting that there may have been some form of contact or migration between them in the distant past. For instance, genetic markers found in Polynesian populations show traces of ancestry that can be linked to indigenous South American groups, particularly those from the Andes region. This discovery has reignited interest in Heyerdahl's theory, as it provides biological evidence that supports the possibility of trans-Pacific contact. However, the genetic evidence is not entirely straightforward. While some studies suggest a shared ancestry between South Americans and Polynesians, others indicate that this connection may have occurred much earlier than Heyerdahl proposed, possibly through indirect routes or intermediary populations. For example, some researchers argue that the genetic similarities could be the result of ancient migrations that took place over thousands of years, rather than a direct voyage like the one Heyerdahl envisioned. This raises questions about the timing and nature of the contact, as well as the extent to which it influenced Polynesian culture and society. One of the most compelling pieces of genetic evidence comes from the sweet potato, a crop native to South America that was widely cultivated in Polynesia by the time European explorers arrived. Genetic analysis of sweet potato varieties has shown that the Polynesian sweet potato shares a common ancestor with South American varieties, suggesting that the crop was transported across the Pacific at some point in history. While this does not prove that South Americans themselves made the journey, it does indicate that there was some form of exchange between the two regions, whether through direct contact or intermediaries. Despite these findings, Heyerdahl's theory remains controversial. Critics argue that the genetic evidence, while intriguing, does not conclusively prove that South Americans settled in Polynesia. They point out that other factors such as ocean currents, trade networks, and the movement of small groups over long periods could also explain the genetic and cultural connections. Additionally, the lack of archaeological evidence for South American settlements in Polynesia continues to be a significant hurdle for Heyerdahl's hypothesis. As we delve deeper into the genetic evidence, it becomes clear that the story of Polynesian settlement is far more complex than previously thought. While Heyerdahl's Kon-Tiki expedition captured the imagination of the world and demonstrated the ingenuity of ancient seafarers, modern science reminds us that history is often shaped by a multitude of factors, from migration and trade to environmental changes and cultural exchange. The ongoing research into the genetic links between South Americans and Polynesians offers a tantalizing glimpse into the interconnectedness of human history, even as it challenges us to rethink our assumptions about the past. Moving forward, the combination of genetic studies, archaeology, and historical records promises to shed even more light on this captivating mystery. Now turning to the 31st of our 50 wild historical theories, we delve into the chilling mystery of the Black Dahlia murder and how modern DNA analysis has been applied to this infamous unsolved case. The brutal killing of Elizabeth Short in 1947 has captivated the public for decades, with countless theories and suspects proposed over the years. Despite extensive investigations, the case remains one of the most perplexing in American criminal history. However, recent advancements in DNA technology have offered a glimmer of hope in shedding new light on this dark chapter. Modern forensic science has made it possible to revisit cold cases like the Black Dahlia murder with tools that were unimaginable at the time of the crime. Investigators have attempted to extract DNA from evidence preserved from the original crime scene, including clothing and personal items belonging to Elizabeth Short. While the degradation of biological material over time poses significant challenges, some samples have yielded partial DNA profiles. These profiles have been compared against databases of known individuals, as well as against the DNA of potential suspects or their descendants, in hopes of finding a match. One of the most promising developments in the case came from the analysis of letters sent to the police and media by someone claiming to be the killer. These letters, which included taunts and gruesome details about the crime, were long considered the work of a hoaxer. However, modern forensic techniques have allowed investigators to test the envelopes and letters for traces of DNA. While the results have not yet led to a definitive identification, they have provided new avenues for investigation, narrowing down the pool of potential suspects and ruling out others. Despite these advancements, the application of DNA evidence to the Black Dahlia case has also deepened the mystery in some ways. The partial profiles obtained from the evidence have raised more questions than answers, as they do not provide a complete genetic picture of the perpetrator. Additionally, the possibility of contamination over the decades complicates the interpretation of the results. Some experts argue that the evidence may never yield a conclusive answer, leaving the case shrouded in uncertainty. The Black Dahlia murder continues to fascinate not only because of its brutality, but also because of the enduring questions it raises about justice, forensic science, and the limits of human knowledge. While DNA analysis has brought us closer to understanding what happened to Elizabeth Short, it has also highlighted the challenges of solving crimes from the distant past. As technology continues to evolve, there remains hope that new breakthroughs could one day unlock the secrets of this haunting mystery. Moving forward, the combination of historical records, forensic science, and public interest ensures that the search for answers will persist, keeping the memory of the Black Dahlia alive in the annals of true crime. Now turning to the 32nd of our 50 wild historical theories, we explore the ambitious efforts to digitally reconstruct the lost Library of Alexandria, one of the most celebrated repositories of knowledge in the ancient world. The library, believed to have been destroyed over 2,000 years ago, housed countless scrolls and texts from across the known world, making its loss a profound tragedy for human history. Today, modern technology offers a glimmer of hope in reviving this treasure trove of knowledge through digital reconstruction. The idea of digitally reconstructing the Library of Alexandria is rooted in the surviving texts and references that mention its content. Scholars have painstakingly combed through ancient manuscripts, letters, and historical records to piece together a list of works that were likely housed in the library. These include writings from philosophers like Aristotle, scientific treatises from figures such as Euclid, and literary works from poets and playwrights of the time. By compiling these references, researchers have created a digital catalog that aims to replicate the library's vast collection. One of the most significant challenges in this project is the sheer scale of what has been lost. The Library of Alexandria was said to contain hundreds of thousands of scrolls, many of which were unique copies of works that have since vanished. While some texts have survived through copies made in other parts of the ancient world, others exist only as fragments or references in later writings. This means that the digital reconstruction can only ever be an approximation, a shadow of the library's former glory. Another challenge lies in the interpretation and translation of ancient texts. Many of the surviving works are written in languages like Greek, Latin, and Egyptian, requiring expert linguists and historians to accurately translate and contextualize them. Additionally, the physical condition of these texts often poses difficulties as they may be damaged, incomplete, or difficult to decipher. Despite these obstacles, advancements in digital imaging and artificial intelligence have made it possible to analyze and restore even the most fragile documents. The potential of this digital reconstruction project is immense. By creating a virtual library of Alexandria, scholars and the public alike can access a wealth of ancient knowledge that was once thought lost forever. This digital archive could serve as a valuable resource for researchers studying history, philosophy, science, and literature, offering insights into the intellectual achievements of the ancient world. It also has the potential to inspire new generations, reminding us of the importance of preserving and sharing knowledge. While the digital reconstruction of the Library of Alexandria may never fully replicate the original, it represents a remarkable effort to reclaim a piece of our shared heritage. As technology continues to advance, the possibilities for this project grow, offering hope that more of the library's lost treasures may one day be rediscovered. Moving forward, the combination of historical research, technological innovation, and global collaboration ensures that the legacy of the Library of Alexandria will endure, bridging the gap between the ancient and modern world. Now turning to the 33rd of our 50 wild historical theories, we delve into the mysterious phenomenon of the sailing stones in Death Valley. These stones, some weighing hundreds of pounds, appear to move across the dry lakebed of Racetrack Playa, leaving long trails behind them. For decades, this baffling occurrence puzzled scientists and visitors alike, sparking countless theories about how these heavy rocks could seemingly glide across the ground. Recent time-lapse studies, however, have finally shed light on this enigmatic mystery. The breakthrough came when researchers set up cameras to capture the stone's movement over extended periods. What they discovered was both simple and extraordinary. During winter, thin layers of ice form on the playa's surface overnight. When the sun rises and the ice begins to melt, it breaks into large floating sheets. These sheets, driven by light winds, push the stones across the muddy surface, creating the distinctive trails. The process is slow and subtle, often taking hours or even days, which is why the movement had gone unnoticed for so long. Time-lapse photography played a crucial role in capturing this phenomenon. By recording the playa over weeks and months, scientists were able to observe the precise conditions under which the stones move. They found that a delicate balance of temperature, moisture, and wind is required for the stones to sail. If the ice is too thick, the stones remain stuck. If the wind is too weak, the ice sheets fail to move. This intricate interplay of natural forces explains why the sailing stones are such a rare and localized occurrence. These findings not only solve a long-standing mystery, but also highlight the power of modern technology in uncovering the secrets of the natural world. Time-lapse studies have allowed scientists to witness events that unfold too slowly for the human eye to perceive, offering new insights into processes that were once thought to be inexplicable. The sailing stones of Death Valley serve as a reminder of how much we still have to learn about our planet and the subtle forces that shape it. As we continue to explore the wonders of the natural world, the sailing stones stand as a testament to the importance of patience, observation, and innovation in scientific discovery. Moving forward, this phenomenon reminds us that even the most puzzling mysteries can be unraveled with the right tools and a curious mind. Now turning to the 34th of our 50 wild historical theories, we explore the enigmatic Tao's hum, a low-frequency sound that has baffled residents and researchers alike in Taos, New Mexico. While some theories point to natural phenomena or secret government projects, psychological studies have offered intriguing insights into this persistent mystery. The Taos hum is described as a faint, droning noise that only a small percentage of the population can hear. For those who experience it, the sound can be deeply unsettling, leading to sleep disturbances, anxiety, and even frustration. Psychological studies have sought to understand why this phenomenon affects certain individuals and not others, as well as what might be causing it. One prominent theory suggests that the hum could be a form of auditory illusion, where the brain misinterprets or amplifies subtle environmental sounds. This phenomenon, known as tinnitus, is often linked to hearing damage or stress, but in the case of the Taos hum, the source remains elusive. Another line of research explores the possibility of mass hysteria or psychogenic illness, where the power of suggestion and shared experiences could amplify the perception of the hum. In communities where the hum is widely discussed, individuals might become more attuned to subtle noises, interpreting them as the infamous hum. This theory is supported by the fact that the hum is often reported in clusters, with multiple people in the same area claiming to hear it simultaneously. However, this doesn't fully explain why the hum persists over decades or why it's localized to specific regions like Taos. Psychological studies have also examined the stress and anxiety caused by the hum, particularly for those who feel isolated in their experience. For some, the inability to identify or escape the sound can lead to heightened frustration and even paranoia. Researchers have noted that the hum's impact on mental health is significant, prompting calls for further investigation into its origins and effects. While natural explanations like geological vibrations or industrial machinery have been proposed, none have been conclusively proven, leaving the Taos hum as much a psychological puzzle as a physical one. As we continue to unravel the mysteries of the Taos hum, these psychological studies remind us of the complex interplay between perception, environment, and the human mind. Whether the hum is a real sound or a product of the brain's interpretation, its impact on those who hear it is undeniable. Moving forward, this phenomenon challenges us to consider how our senses shape our understanding of the world and the mysteries that still elude explanation. Now turning to the 35th of our 50 wild historical theories, we delve deeper into the chilling mystery of the Dyatlov Pass incident, where 9 experienced hikers met a tragic and unexplained end in the Ural Mountains in 1959. Recent forensic analyses of their remains and clothing have shed new light on this decades-old enigma, offering fresh perspectives on what might have happened that fateful night. Forensic experts have revisited the hikers' injuries with modern technology, uncovering details that were previously overlooked or misunderstood. One of the most striking findings is the nature of the chest injuries sustained by several of the hikers. These injuries, once thought to be caused by an avalanche, have been re-examined and found to resemble the effects of a powerful shockwave or blast. This has led some researchers to speculate that the hikers may have encountered an explosion or a sudden, intense force, though the source of such an event remains unclear. Additionally, analysis of the hikers' clothing has revealed traces of radiation, a detail that has fueled theories ranging from secret military experiments to natural phenomena like ball lightning. While the levels of radiation detected are not lethal, their presence adds another layer of intrigue to the case. Some experts suggest that the hikers might have been exposed to radioactive materials in the area, though no definitive evidence has been found to support this claim. Another puzzling aspect of the forensic evidence is the condition of the hikers' tent, which was found torn open from the inside. This suggests that the group fled their shelter in a state of panic, possibly due to an immediate and overwhelming threat. Combined with the injuries and the radiation traces, this has led to theories involving everything from infrasound-induced panic to encounters with unknown forces. Despite these new forensic insights, the Dyatlov Pass incident remains shrouded in mystery. While the evidence points to a sudden and violent event, the exact cause of the hikers' deaths continues to elude explanation. As we piece together the clues, this case serves as a haunting reminder of how much we still have to learn about the forces of nature and perhaps even the unknown. Moving forward, the Dyatlov Pass incident challenges us to keep questioning, exploring, and seeking answers to the mysteries that defy easy explanation. Now turning to the 36th of our 50 wild historical theories, we explore the enigmatic world of crystal skulls, artifacts that have captivated imaginations and sparked debates for decades. Modern scientific analyses have brought new insights into these mysterious objects, shedding light on their origins and craftsmanship, and raising questions about whether they are ancient relics or modern creations. Crystal skulls, often associated with ancient Mesoamerican civilizations like the Aztecs and the Maya, have long been surrounded by claims of supernatural powers and mystical origins. However, recent studies using advanced techniques such as electron microscopy and spectroscopy have revealed intriguing details about their construction. These analyses show that the crystal skulls were carved with remarkable precision, using tools and methods that align more closely with 19th century European craftsmanship than with ancient Mesoamerican techniques. This has led many experts to conclude that the skulls are likely modern creations, possibly crafted as curiosities or hoaxes during the Victorian era. One of the most famous crystal skulls, the Mitchell-Hedges skull, has been a focal point of these investigations. While some have claimed it to be an ancient artifact, scientific examination has found evidence of modern tool marks, suggesting it was made using rotary tools that were not available in pre-Columbian times. Similarly, other crystal skulls held in museum collections have been found to contain traces of modern polishing compounds, further supporting the theory that they were crafted in the 19th or 20th century. Despite these findings, the allure of the crystal skulls persists. Some researchers argue that while many skulls may be modern, there could still be genuine ancient examples waiting to be discovered. Others suggest that even if the skulls are not ancient, their cultural and historical significance as symbols of mystery and intrigue remains undiminished. The fascination with these objects continues to inspire both scientific inquiry and popular imagination, blending the lines between history, art, and legend. As we delve deeper into the mysteries of the crystal skulls, we are reminded of the enduring power of artifacts to captivate and mystify. Whether ancient or modern, these enigmatic objects challenge us to question our assumptions and explore the boundaries between fact and fiction. Moving forward, the crystal skulls invite us to keep uncovering the secrets of the past, even as we navigate the complexities of their origins. Now turning to the 37th of our 50 wild historical theories, we revisit the haunting mystery of the Mary Celeste, a ship found adrift in the Atlantic Ocean in 1872 with its crew mysteriously vanished. Recent investigations into the ship's wreckage have sought to uncover new clues about what might have happened to the crew, reigniting interest in one of history's most enduring maritime enigmas. The Mary Celeste was discovered sailing aimlessly off the coast of Portugal, with its cargo intact and no signs of struggle or violence. The crew's personal belongings were still on board, and the ship's lifeboat was missing, leaving investigators with more questions than answers. Over the years, theories about the crew's disappearance have ranged from mutiny and piracy to natural disasters and even paranormal activity. However, none of these explanations have provided a definitive answer. In recent years, underwater archaeologists and historians have turned their attention to the wreckage of the Mary Celeste, which was discovered off the coast of Haiti in 2001. Using advanced sonar imaging and underwater exploration techniques, researchers have examined the ship's remains for clues that might shed light on the fate of its crew. While the wreckage has provided some insights into the ship's construction and final moments, it has yet to yield any conclusive evidence about the crew's disappearance. One theory that has gained traction in light of these investigations is that a sudden and catastrophic event, such as a waterspout or a rogue wave, may have forced the crew to abandon ship in a panic. Another possibility is that a malfunction in the ship's cargo, barrels of alcohol, could have caused an explosion or toxic fumes, prompting the crew to flee. However, without definitive evidence, these theories remain speculative. Despite the lack of concrete answers, the Mary Celeste continues to captivate historians and enthusiasts alike. The ship's story serves as a reminder of the unpredictable and often perilous nature of life at sea, as well as the enduring allure of unsolved mysteries. As we move forward, the Mary Celeste invites us to keep exploring the depths of history, searching for answers to questions that may never be fully resolved. Now turning to the 38th of our 50 wild historical theories, we delve into the enduring mystery of the Roanoke colony, often referred to as the Lost Colony. This settlement, established in the late 16th century on what is now Roanoke Island in North Carolina, vanished without a trace, leaving behind only the cryptic word Croatoan carved into a tree. Recent advancements in DNA analysis and archaeological discoveries have reignited efforts to uncover the fate of these early English settlers. One of the most compelling theories suggests that the Roanoke colonists integrated with local indigenous tribes, particularly the Croatoan people, after facing hardships such as food shortages and conflicts. Archaeological excavations in the region have uncovered artifacts that hint at a blending of European and indigenous cultures, including tools and pottery that reflect both traditions. These findings lend credibility to the idea that the settlers may have sought refuge and assimilation with nearby communities. DNA analysis has also played a pivotal role in shedding light on this mystery. Researchers have examined genetic material from descendants of both the Roanoke settlers and local indigenous groups, searching for traces of European ancestry. While the results are still inconclusive, some studies have identified genetic markers that suggest intermarriage between the settlers and indigenous populations. This evidence supports the theory that the Roanoke colonists did not simply disappear, but instead became part of the existing communities. Despite these advancements, the mystery of the Roanoke colony remains far from solved. The lack of definitive records and the passage of time have made it challenging to piece together the full story. However, each new discovery brings us closer to understanding what might have happened to these early settlers. The Roanoke colony serves as a poignant reminder of the complexities of early colonial history and the resilience of human communities in the face of adversity. As we continue to explore this fascinating chapter of history, the Roanoke colony invites us to consider the ways in which cultures intersect and adapt, leaving behind clues that challenge us to uncover the truth. With each new piece of evidence, we move closer to solving one of America's oldest and most enduring mysteries. Now turning to the 39th of our 50 wild historical theories, we explore the Antikythera Mechanism, an ancient Greek device often hailed as the world's first computer. Discovered in a shipwreck off the coast of the Greek island of Antikythera in the early 20th century, this intricate bronze mechanism has baffled historians and scientists for over a century. Modern reconstructions of the device have shed new light on its purpose and complexity, offering fascinating insights into the technological prowess of the ancient world. Recent efforts to recreate the Antikythera mechanism have relied on advanced imaging techniques such as three-dimensional X-ray scanning to map its intricate gears and inscriptions. These reconstructions reveal a device of astonishing sophistication, capable of predicting astronomical events like eclipses, tracking the cycles of the moon, and even calculating the dates of ancient Olympic Games. The precision of its design suggests that the ancient Greeks possessed a level of mechanical engineering knowledge far beyond what was previously believed. One of the most remarkable aspects of these modern reconstructions is how they help us understand the cultural and scientific context of the time. The Antikythera Mechanism was not just a tool for practical calculations, but also a testament to the ancient Greeks' fascination with the cosmos and their desire to understand the workings of the universe. Its complexity hints at a broader tradition of mechanical innovation that may have been more widespread than surviving records suggest. Despite these advancements, many questions about the Antikythera Mechanism remain unanswered. Who built it and for what specific purpose? Was it a unique creation, or were there other similar devices that have been lost to time? Each new reconstruction brings us closer to unraveling these mysteries, but the Antikythera Mechanism continues to challenge our understanding of ancient technology. As we piece together the secrets of this ancient marvel, the Antikythera Mechanism reminds us of the ingenuity and curiosity that have driven human progress for millennia. It stands as a testament to the enduring quest for knowledge and the remarkable achievements of civilizations long past. With each new discovery, we gain a deeper appreciation for the complexity of the ancient world and the timeless human desire to explore the unknown. Now turning to the 40th of our 50 wild historical theories, we revisit the enigmatic Bermuda Triangle, a region infamous for its mysterious disappearances of ships and aircraft. Recent satellite studies have brought new insights into this enduring mystery, offering potential natural explanations for the phenomena that have long baffled scientists and conspiracy theorists alike. Satellite technology has allowed researchers to map the Bermuda Triangle in unprecedented detail, revealing underwater features and atmospheric conditions that may contribute to the region's reputation. One key discovery is the presence of massive methane hydrate deposits beneath the ocean floor. When these deposits destabilize, they can release large bubbles of methane gas, reducing the water's density and causing ships to lose buoyancy and sink without warning. This phenomenon, known as a methane blowout, could explain some of the sudden and unexplained ship disappearances. Additionally, satellite data has shed light on the region's unique weather patterns. The Bermuda Triangle is prone to sudden and severe storms, including microbursts intense, localized downdrafts of air that can create powerful wind shears. These microbursts are capable of overwhelming aircraft, causing them to lose altitude rapidly and crash into the ocean. Combined with the area's strong ocean currents and unpredictable waves, these weather conditions create a hazardous environment for both ships and planes. While these natural explanations provide plausible answers to some of the Bermuda Triangle's mysteries, they do not account for every incident. Some disappearances remain unexplained, fueling ongoing speculation about supernatural or extraterrestrial causes. However, the advancements in satellite technology have significantly reduced the number of unsolved cases, offering a clearer picture of the risks posed by the region's unique geography and climate. As we continue to explore the Bermuda Triangle with modern tools, the balance between mystery and explanation shifts. While the allure of the unknown remains, science is steadily unraveling the secrets of this infamous stretch of ocean. The Bermuda Triangle serves as a reminder of nature's power and the importance of understanding the forces that shape our world. With each new discovery, we move closer to demystifying one of history's most enduring enigmas. Now turning to the 41st of our 50 wild historical theories, we revisit the curse of the Pharaohs, a legend that has fascinated and terrified people for decades. This theory gained prominence after the discovery of Tutankhamun's tomb in 1922, when several members of the excavation team died under mysterious circumstances. While some attributed these deaths to a supernatural curse, modern medical studies have sought to uncover the truth behind these tragic events. One of the most compelling explanations comes from the field of microbiology. Researchers have suggested that ancient tombs sealed for thousands of years could harbor harmful pathogens. When the tombs were opened, these pathogens might have been released, exposing the archaeologists to deadly diseases. For example, studies have identified the presence of Aspergillus flavus, a toxic mold, in some Egyptian tombs. This mold can cause severe respiratory infections, particularly in individuals with weakened immune systems. It's possible that the so-called curse was actually the result of exposure to these ancient microorganisms. Another theory points to the use of toxic materials in the tomb's construction and decoration. Ancient Egyptians used substances like lead and arsenic in their paints and preservatives. Prolonged exposure to these toxins, especially in the confined space of a tomb, could have led to poisoning and long-term health issues for those who spent significant time inside. Modern medical analyses of the remains of some expedition members have revealed traces of these substances, lending credibility to this explanation. However, not all deaths linked to the tomb can be easily explained by science. Some researchers argue that the timing and circumstances of certain deaths were too coincidental to dismiss the curse entirely. For instance, Lord Carnarvon, the financial backer of the excavation, died just months after the tomb's opening from an infected mosquito bite, which some saw as a sign of divine retribution. While medical studies provide plausible explanations for many of the deaths, the aura of mystery surrounding the curse persists. Modern science has undoubtedly shed light on many aspects of the curse of the Pharaohs, offering rational explanations for what was once considered supernatural. Yet, the allure of the curse endures, blending history, science, and myth into a story that continues to captivate us. As we uncover more about the past, the line between legend and reality becomes increasingly blurred, reminding us that some mysteries are as much about the stories we tell as the facts we uncover. Now turning to the 42nd of our 50 wild historical theories, we dive deeper into the enduring mystery of the Lost City of Atlantis. While the legend of Atlantis has captivated imaginations for centuries, recent advancements in underwater archaeology have reignited the debate over its possible existence. Researchers have uncovered several underwater sites that some believe could be remnants of this fabled civilization, offering tantalizing clues to its location and history. One of the most intriguing discoveries comes from the waters near the island of Santorini in the Mediterranean. Here, archaeologists have found the remains of an ancient city buried beneath layers of volcanic ash, dating back to around 1600 BC. This city, often linked to the Minoan civilization, was destroyed by a massive volcanic eruption, leading some to speculate that it could have inspired the Atlantis myth. The advanced architecture and sophisticated infrastructure of the site have fueled theories that it might have been a real-world counterpart to Plato's description of Atlantis. Another promising location is the submerged region off the coast of Spain, near the Doñana National Park. In recent years, researchers using advanced sonar technology have identified structures that resemble concentric rings, similar to Plato's description of Atlantis. Excavations in the area have revealed artifacts and remnants of ancient settlements, suggesting that this area was once a thriving hub of human activity. While some experts argue that these findings could be linked to Atlantis, others caution that they may simply represent a different, yet equally fascinating, ancient civilization. In the Caribbean, underwater explorations have uncovered what appear to be man-made structures near the coast of Cuba. These formations, located at depths of over 2,000 feet, have sparked speculation about their origins. Some researchers propose that they could be remnants of a lost city, possibly even Atlantis, while others suggest they might be natural geological formations. The debate continues, with further studies needed to determine their true nature. Despite these exciting discoveries, the credibility of linking these sites to Atlantis remains a topic of intense discussion. Many archaeologists emphasize the need for rigorous scientific analysis to separate fact from fiction. While the allure of finding Atlantis is undeniable, the evidence so far remains inconclusive. What these underwater explorations do highlight, however, is the incredible potential of modern technology to uncover lost chapters of human history. The significance of these discoveries lies not only in their connection to the Atlantis myth, but also in what they reveal about ancient civilizations and their ability to adapt to changing environments. Whether or not Atlantis is ever found, the search for it continues to push the boundaries of underwater archaeology, offering new insights into our shared past. As we explore these submerged worlds, we are reminded that the ocean still holds countless secrets waiting to be uncovered. Now turning to the 43rd of our 50 wild historical theories, we delve into the cultural and historical context of the enigmatic Voynich Manuscript. This mysterious document, written in an unknown script and filled with bizarre illustrations, has puzzled scholars for centuries. To truly understand its potential meaning, we must first explore the world in which it was created. The Voynich Manuscript is believed to have originated in Europe during the early 15th century, a time of great intellectual and cultural transformation. This period, often referred to as the late medieval or early Renaissance era, was marked by a resurgence of interest in science, alchemy, and the natural world. It was also a time when secret knowledge and coded texts were highly valued, as scholars and thinkers sought to protect their discoveries from prying eyes or rival factions. The manuscript's illustrations, which include strange plants, celestial diagrams, and human figures, suggest that it may have been a compendium of knowledge related to botany, astronomy, or even medicine. Some theories propose that it was created as a guide to herbal remedies or a treatise on alchemical processes, reflecting the era's fascination with unlocking the secrets of nature. Others speculate that it could have been a form of encrypted communication designed to convey sensitive information to a select few. Understanding the cultural context of the time is crucial to decoding the manuscript. During the 15th century, Europe was a melting pot of ideas with influences from the Islamic world, ancient Greek and Roman texts, and local traditions shaping intellectual pursuits. The manuscript's creator may have drawn from these diverse sources, blending them into a unique and cryptic work. Additionally, the rise of humanism during this period emphasized the importance of individual inquiry and the pursuit of knowledge, which could explain why someone would go to such lengths to create a document that defies easy interpretation. Recent studies have also highlighted the manuscript's potential connections to specific historical figures or institutions. For example, some researchers have suggested that it might be linked to the court of Emperor Rudolf II of Bohemia, who was known for his interest in the occult and the mysterious. Others have proposed that it could have been produced by a group of nuns or monks, using the manuscript as a spiritual or meditative tool. While the Voynich manuscript remains undeciphered, its cultural and historical context offers valuable clues. By examining the intellectual trends, artistic styles, and societal values of the 15th century, we can begin to piece together the puzzle of its creation and purpose. Whether it was a scientific treatise, a coded message, or something entirely different, the manuscript stands as a testament to the enduring human desire to explore the unknown and preserve knowledge in ways that challenge future generations to uncover its secrets. Now turning to the 44th of our 50 wild historical theories, we explore the Oak Island money pit through the lens of historical records and maps. This enigmatic site, located off the coast of Nova Scotia, has been the subject of treasure hunts and speculation for over 2 centuries. To better understand its origins, we must examine the documents and maps that have fueled its legend. Historical records from the late 18th century describe the discovery of a deep, man-made shaft on Oak Island, complete with layers of logs, clay, and even coconut fibers. These accounts suggest that the pit was deliberately constructed to conceal something of great value. Early maps of the area, some dating back to the 17th century, also hint at the possibility of buried treasure, with cryptic markings and annotations that have intrigued treasure hunters for generations. One of the most compelling pieces of evidence comes from a map attributed to Captain Kidd. the infamous pirate who was rumored to have hidden his plunder in secret locations. This map, which allegedly points to Oak Island, has been scrutinized by historians and treasure hunters alike. While its authenticity remains debated, it has played a significant role in shaping the narrative of the Money Pit as a potential repository of pirate gold. Other historical records include diaries and letters from early settlers and explorers who mention strange activities on the island, such as the construction of elaborate tunnels and the use of advanced engineering techniques. These accounts suggest that the Money Pit was not a simple excavation but a carefully planned project, possibly carried out by a group with specialized knowledge. However, the reliability of these historical sources is often called into question. Many of the documents are second-hand accounts or rely on hearsay, making it difficult to separate fact from fiction. Additionally, some maps and records have been altered or embellished over time, further complicating efforts to uncover the truth. Despite these challenges, historians continue to analyze these materials, hoping to find clues that could lead to the Money Pit's secrets. The implications of these historical records are significant. If the Money Pit was indeed constructed to hide treasure, it raises questions about who built it and why. Theories range from pirate hoards to the lost treasures of the Knights Templar, each supported by fragments of historical evidence. The ongoing study of these records not only keeps the mystery alive, but also offers a fascinating glimpse into the past where fact and legend often intertwine. As we move forward, the examination of historical records and maps remains a crucial part of the Oak Island enigma. Whether they reveal the truth or deepen the mystery, these documents remind us of the enduring allure of hidden treasures and the lengths to which people will go to uncover them. Now turning to the 45th of our 50 wild historical theories, we delve deeper into the Shroud of Turin, this time focusing on its historical context. The shroud, believed by many to be the burial cloth of Jesus Christ, first appeared in historical records in medieval Europe, specifically in the 14th century. Its sudden emergence has fueled centuries of debate over its authenticity and origins. The shroud's first documented appearance was in the town of Liry, France, around the year 1357. A French knight named Geoffroy de Charny is credited with presenting it to the public, claiming it was the genuine burial cloth of Christ. However, the timing of its appearance, over 1300 years after the events of the crucifixion, has led skeptics to question its legitimacy. Some historians argue that the shroud could have been created as a medieval relic, a common practice at the time to attract pilgrims and donations to churches. The historical context of the 14th century is crucial to understanding the shroud's origins. This was a period marked by a fervent interest in religious relics, many of which were believed to possess miraculous powers. The Catholic Church often endorsed these relics, and their authenticity was rarely scrutinized. In this environment, the Shroud of Turin could have been crafted as a devotional object, designed to inspire faith and devotion among believers. However, the shroud's intricate details and the mysterious image of a crucified man have puzzled scientists and historians for centuries. The image appears to be a negative, a concept that would have been unknown in medieval times, raising questions about how it could have been created. Additionally, the wounds depicted on the shroud align closely with biblical descriptions of Christ's crucifixion, adding to its mystique. The historical context also includes the shroud's journey through the centuries. It was moved to various locations, including Chambéry, France, where it survived a fire in 1532, leaving burn marks that are still visible today. In 1578, it was transferred to Turin, Italy, where it has remained ever since. Each chapter of its history has added layers of intrigue and speculation, making it one of the most studied and debated artifacts in the world. The historical context of the Shroud of Turin plays a significant role in shaping the debate over its authenticity. While some argue that its medieval origins cast doubt on its legitimacy, others believe that its unique characteristics and enduring mystery suggest a deeper, perhaps divine, origin. As we continue to explore this enigmatic relic, its historical journey reminds us of the complex interplay between faith, history, and the human desire to uncover the truth. Now turning to the 46th of our 50 wild historical theories, we shift our focus to the Nazca Lines and their environmental impact. These massive geoglyphs, etched into the Peruvian desert over 2,000 years ago, have fascinated researchers and tourists alike. However, their popularity has also raised concerns about their preservation and the delicate balance between tourism and conservation. The Nazca Lines, covering an area of nearly 500 square kilometers, are incredibly fragile. The desert environment, with its dry climate and lack of vegetation, has helped preserve these ancient designs for centuries. However, the increasing number of visitors to the site poses a significant threat. Foot traffic, vehicle use, and even low-flying aircraft can cause irreversible damage to the fragile desert surface, eroding the lines and disrupting their intricate details. Efforts to protect the Nazca Lines have been ongoing for decades. In 1994, the site was designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site, recognizing its cultural and historical significance. This designation has helped raise awareness and secure funding for preservation projects. However, balancing the need to protect the lines with the desire to share them with the world remains a challenge. One of the key strategies for preservation has been limiting physical access to the site. Visitors are now encouraged to view the lines from observation towers or through guided flights, minimizing direct contact with the desert floor. Additionally, strict regulations have been put in place to control vehicle traffic and prevent unauthorized access. These measures aim to reduce human impact while still allowing people to experience the wonder of the Nazca Lines. Another critical aspect of preservation is ongoing research and monitoring. Scientists and archaeologists are using advanced technologies such as drone mapping and satellite imagery to study the lines and track changes over time. This data helps identify areas at risk and informs conservation strategies. For example, researchers have discovered that natural erosion and climate change are also affecting the lines, highlighting the need for comprehensive preservation efforts. The environmental impact of tourism extends beyond the lines themselves. The influx of visitors has put pressure on local resources, including water and energy, and has led to increased waste and pollution. To address these challenges, local authorities and conservation groups are working to promote sustainable tourism practices. This includes educating visitors about the importance of preserving the site and encouraging eco-friendly behaviors, such as reducing waste and respecting local ecosystems. The Nazca Lines are a testament to the ingenuity and creativity of ancient civilizations, but their survival depends on our ability to protect them. As we continue to explore their mysteries, it is essential to prioritize conservation and ensure that future generations can experience their wonder. The delicate balance between tourism and preservation is a reminder of our responsibility to safeguard the world's cultural and natural heritage. Now turning to the 47th of our 50 wild historical theories, we delve into the cultural impact of the Tunguska event. This massive explosion, which occurred in a remote part of Siberia in 1908, has captured the imagination of people around the world for over a century. Its mysterious nature and the sheer scale of the event have inspired countless stories, theories, and artistic interpretations, making it a lasting fixture in popular culture. The Tunguska event has become a cornerstone of science fiction, often serving as a backdrop for tales of extraterrestrial encounters, secret experiments, and apocalyptic scenarios. Writers and filmmakers have drawn on its enigmatic qualities to craft narratives that explore the unknown and the unexplained. For instance, the idea of a massive, unexplained explosion has fueled stories about alien invasions, government cover-ups, and even time travel. The event's ambiguity allows creators to weave it into their plots in ways that feel both plausible and thrilling. Beyond science fiction, the Tunguska event has also become a focal point for conspiracy theories. Some speculate that the explosion was caused by a secret military experiment or a crashed alien spacecraft, rather than a natural phenomenon like a meteorite or comet. These theories often reflect broader societal anxieties about government secrecy and the limits of human knowledge. The event's remote location and the lack of definitive answers have only added to its mystique, making it a fertile ground for speculation and intrigue. The enduring fascination with the Tunguska event also extends to its scientific and historical significance. Researchers continue to study the event, using modern technology to analyze its causes and effects. This ongoing investigation has kept the Tunguska event in the public eye, ensuring that it remains a topic of interest and debate. The event's cultural impact is further amplified by its connection to broader themes, such as humanity's vulnerability to natural disasters and our quest to understand the universe. In addition to its influence on literature and media, the Tunguska event has also inspired artistic works, from paintings and sculptures to music and theater. Artists have used the event as a metaphor for destruction, renewal, and the power of nature, creating pieces that resonate with audiences on a deep emotional level. The event's dramatic imagery and profound implications make it a rich source of inspiration for creative expression. The Tunguska event's cultural impact is a testament to its enduring power to captivate and intrigue. Whether as a source of scientific inquiry, a plot device in fiction, or a symbol of the unknown, the event continues to spark curiosity and imagination. As we reflect on its legacy, we are reminded of the ways in which history and mystery intersect, shaping our understanding of the world and our place within it. With this in mind, we move forward to explore the next chapter in our journey through 50 wild historical theories. Now turning to the 48th of our 50 wild historical theories, we explore the religious significance of the Ark of the Covenant and how this sacred artifact continues to influence the search for it across different faiths. The Ark, described in the Hebrew Bible as a gold-covered wooden chest containing the tablets of the Ten Commandments, holds profound spiritual meaning for Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, making it one of the most revered and mysterious objects in religious history. In Judaism, the Ark is seen as the ultimate symbol of God's presence and covenant with the Israelites. It was housed in the Holy of Holies within the tabernacle and later in Solomon's temple, where it was believed to be the physical manifestation of divine communication. Its disappearance after the destruction of the First Temple has fueled centuries of speculation and longing, with many Jewish traditions holding that the Ark will be revealed in the Messianic era. This deep spiritual connection has inspired countless searches and theories about its possible location, from hidden chambers beneath Jerusalem to distant lands. For Christians, the Ark holds both historical and symbolic significance. It is often viewed as a precursor to the New Covenant through Jesus Christ, with some interpretations suggesting that the Ark's contents foreshadowed Christian teachings. The Ark's disappearance has also been linked to apocalyptic prophecies, with some believing it will reappear during the end times. This belief has driven Christian explorers and scholars to seek out the Ark, often intertwining their searches with missionary efforts and archaeological pursuits. In Islam, the Ark is mentioned in the Quran as a symbol of divine guidance and authority. Known as the Tabut, it is associated with the Prophet Samuel and the reign of King Saul. Islamic tradition holds that the Ark was a source of blessings and a sign of God's favor, and its loss is seen as a turning point in the history of the Israelites. While the Ark is not as central to Islamic theology as it is in Judaism and Christianity, its mention in the Quran has still sparked interest among Muslim scholars and historians, contributing to the broader cultural and religious fascination with its whereabouts. The religious significance of the Ark has had a profound impact on the search for it, shaping the motivations and methods of those who seek it. For many, finding the Ark is not just an archaeological endeavor but a spiritual quest tied to faith, prophecy, and divine revelation. This has led to expeditions in Ethiopia, where some believe the Ark is housed in the Church of St. Mary of Zion, as well as investigations in Israel and other regions mentioned in ancient texts. The Ark's enduring mystery continues to captivate believers and skeptics alike, bridging the gap between faith and history. As we reflect on the Ark's religious significance, we are reminded of its power to unite and inspire across different traditions. Whether as a symbol of divine presence, a historical artifact, or a source of prophetic hope, the Ark of the Covenant remains a compelling mystery that transcends time and faith. With this in mind, we move forward to uncover the next chapter in our exploration of 50 wild historical theories. Now turning to the 49th of our 50 wild historical theories, we delve into the chilling legacy of the Zodiac Killer and how this unsolved case has left an indelible mark on pop culture. The Zodiac Killer, who terrorized Northern California in the late 1960s and early 1970s, remains one of the most infamous unidentified serial killers in history. His cryptic letters, coded messages, and taunting communications with the media have not only baffled investigators, but also captured the imagination of storytellers, filmmakers, and true crime enthusiasts. The Zodiac Killer's influence on pop culture is vast and multifaceted. From blockbuster films like Zodiac, directed by David Fincher, to countless documentaries and television series, the case has become a staple of true crime entertainment. These portrayals often dramatize the killer's elusive nature, the frustration of law enforcement, and the haunting impact on the victims' families. The Zodiac's cryptic ciphers, some of which remain unsolved to this day, have also inspired a wave of amateur sleuths and codebreakers, turning the case into a global puzzle that continues to intrigue. True crime podcasts have further amplified the Zodiac Killer's notoriety, with hosts dissecting every detail of the case, from the murders themselves to the psychological profile of the killer. These podcasts often explore the ethical implications of revisiting such dark chapters in history, raising questions about the balance between entertainment and respect for the victims. While the Zodiac case has undoubtedly fueled a fascination with unsolved mysteries, it has also sparked debates about the ethics of glorifying criminals and the potential harm of sensationalizing their crimes. The Zodiac Killer's influence extends beyond entertainment, shaping how society views and consumes true crime. The case has become a cautionary tale about the dangers of obsession, the limits of law enforcement, and the enduring allure of the unknown. However, it also raises important questions about the responsibility of creators and audiences. Should unsolved cases like the Zodiac Killers be treated as entertainment, or do they deserve a more respectful and thoughtful approach? As we continue to explore the Zodiac's legacy, these questions remain at the heart of the conversation. With this in mind, we move forward to the final chapter in our exploration of 50 wild historical theories, where we'll uncover how the disappearance of the Norse settlers in Greenland offers lessons for modern climate change. Now turning to the 50th and final theory in our exploration of 50 wild historical mysteries, we examine the disappearance of the Norse settlers in Greenland and how their story offers critical lessons for modern climate change. The Norse, who established settlements in Greenland around the year 985, thrived for centuries before vanishing mysteriously by the 15th century. While their disappearance has long been a subject of debate, modern research points to climate change as a key factor in their downfall. The Norse settlers arrived during a period known as the medieval warm period, when Greenland's climate was relatively mild and conducive to farming. They built communities, raised livestock, and even traded with Europe. However, as the climate shifted into the Little Ice Age, temperatures dropped dramatically, making agriculture increasingly difficult. Glaciers expanded, sea ice thickened, and the growing season shortened, leaving the Norse struggling to adapt. Their reliance on European trade for essential goods like iron and timber also became unsustainable as shipping routes were blocked by ice. This historical episode offers striking parallels to the challenges we face today. Just as the Norse settlers were unprepared for the rapid environmental changes of their time, modern societies are grappling with the consequences of a warming planet. Rising sea levels, extreme weather events, and shifting ecosystems are already impacting communities worldwide. The Norse experience serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of failing to adapt to changing conditions and the importance of resilience in the face of environmental uncertainty. Moreover, the Norse settlers' rigid adherence to traditional farming practices despite the changing climate highlights the risks of resisting innovation. Unlike the indigenous Inuit people who adapted their hunting and survival strategies to the harsh conditions, the Norse clung to their European ways, ultimately contributing to their decline. This underscores the need for flexibility and innovation in addressing modern climate challenges, as well as the value of learning from indigenous knowledge and practices. The story of the Norse settlers in Greenland is not just a historical mystery, but a powerful reminder of humanity's vulnerability to environmental change. As we confront the realities of modern climate change, their experience offers both a warning and an opportunity. By studying their mistakes and successes, we can better prepare for the challenges ahead and work toward a more sustainable future. With this final theory, we conclude our journey through 50 wild historical mysteries, each offering unique insights into the past and lessons for the present. Thank you for joining us on this exploration, and don't forget to subscribe for more fascinating historical content. Now turning to the conclusion of our journey through 50 wild historical theories, let's take a moment to reflect on the incredible mysteries we've explored together. From the enigmatic Lost City of Atlantis to the haunting disappearance of the Roanoke settlers, each theory has offered a glimpse into the unknown, challenging our understanding of history and sparking endless curiosity. These stories captivate us because they remind us that history is not just a collection of facts but a tapestry of unanswered questions, hidden truths, and tantalizing possibilities. They invite us to question, to wonder, and to imagine what might lie beyond the pages of conventional narratives. As we've seen, these theories are more than just fascinating tales. They often carry profound lessons for the present. Whether it's the cautionary tale of the Norse settlers in Greenland or the enduring mystery of the Voynich Manuscript, each story encourages us to think critically, adapt to change, and embrace the unknown. They remind us that history is alive, constantly evolving as new evidence emerges and fresh perspectives are brought to light. But the journey doesn't end here. History is full of mysteries waiting to be uncovered, and your thoughts and theories are an essential part of that exploration. What do you think about these wild historical theories? Do you believe any of them might hold a kernel of truth? Share your ideas in the comments below. We'd love to hear your perspective and continue the conversation. If you've enjoyed this deep dive into 50 wild historical theories, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more fascinating explorations of history's greatest mysteries. Hit the notification bell so you never miss an update, and check out our related videos for even more intriguing content. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the unknown. Until next time, keep questioning, keep exploring, and keep uncovering the secrets of the past.